MHS Drama Club is taking its motto, "The show must go on," to a whole new level. It's a Wonderful Life, a radio play, is the production the club has decided to tackle this winter. They're determined to bring their audience a spectacular performance despite COVID's many trials and tribulations. Drama Club director Alan Young has had to contend with trying to produce a play during a pandemic, and one of the first big changes he had to contend with was conducting auditions virtually.
I thought it was going to be really weird, but in reality, it was very much like a regular audition. We had 10 kids come at a time. We had them take turns reading together. And so I got to do all the things that I normally got to do. I just did it when they were at home and I was here. So it actually worked out pretty well. So the big goal is to keep everybody 6 feet apart so that we are socially distanced. We don't have to worry about quarantines hitting the cast from our rehearsal process. So the show is a radio show, so the microphones are all placed. We actually placed them 10 feet apart because there's some yelling in the show. So we want to make sure there's even a little bit more social distance than the 6 feet. And then the actors are constantly 6 feet apart from each other for the entire production. We are going to perform with masks. We ordered some special masks that are see-through. They're designed for people that work with hearing impaired folks. And so you can actually see the entire face. There's just a stripe across the chin and a stripe across the nose. So the audience will be able to see what the actors are expressing during the show. We're hoping that the current guidelines will let us have a 15% capacity, which for this theater, it's very small, would give us an audience number of 35. So we're trying to do 2 shows in one day, just back to back. It's only about an hour and 10 minutes long. And that'll get us enough seats to have our parents and immediate family of the cast and crew come and see the show live. Then we're going to videotape that and we're going to stream that to a larger audience, hopefully, so that we can help kind of pay for the production that way.
What's more 2020 than streaming a radio play? This show will definitely be a unique experience for both the audience and the cast members. In addition to streaming the show, the Drama Club has also had to enforce new guidelines to keep cast and crew members safe during rehearsals.
It's a little bit disappointing because, everyone in Drama Club is really close-knit. We like to hang out, get close to each other, like in each other's spaces, and we're like hugging in all the time. It's not really an option anymore. Now we have to sit like in a circle, 6 feet apart, and just read from across the room and be super loud. And it's like, oh, I miss you. I wish I could stand right next to you and do this, but I can't. So auditioning virtually was a little bit harder because when auditions, you really want to make bold choices. So that includes a lot of body movement and being able to really interact with your partner. And over Zoom, that wasn't really an option. So we really had to do a lot of inflection with our voice and our faces instead. It's definitely very interesting doing a radio show because it's very heavily focused on our voices and how we inflect them. And I get to play multiple characters, so I think that's really interesting too, and getting to explore multiple different roles in just one show. I'm just happy to have a show in general, instead of just not having a senior show at all. But, I'll take whatever I can get.
In the play It's a Wonderful Life, the main character, George Bailey, tries to preserve the dignity of his town of Bedford Falls by bringing his community together despite trying times. And just like the main character in the play, MHS Drama Club is also working hard to bring the Mason community together by virtually sharing their performance of an American classic. I'm Jenna Skidmore, NBC News.